everyone, welcome to today's workout. We are going to work your upper body and your core once again. Today is a little bit of a lower intensity, more strength and accessory work focused day here. So what we're looking at is 5 rounds of biceps curls into presses, shoulder taps to knee taps. I'll show you what that is. It's a lot worse than what it sounds like. Then triceps extensions to chest presses, and finally in and out V-ups also. Actually, that's probably better than what you think it is. So about the rep scheme and the weights, I do not know whether you have light or heavier weights at home. So my idea is that you're looking to complete 10 to 20 reps of the movements every round, every movement, depending on the weight you have at home. You're only going to use a single weight, so one kettlebell or one dumbbell, unless you happen to have two and they are perhaps lighter. Then you can definitely go for 20 reps and split them to 10 and 10 on each side. And if you have something very heavy, because you are prepared to do deadlifts with them, then you're probably going to opt for less repetitions here. But let's just get back to this as we move on to those movements. Let's start here with our warm-up today. I'd like you to start in a hip width stance, and then we're gonna inhale, bring our arms up, and exhale, bring our hands down. Just follow my lead. So hip width stance, back is neutral, big breath in. Pause and exhale. Two more. Alright, and now we're going to reach up to the ceiling 10 times, alternating. Feel free to come up on your toes if that feels good. So we're going to reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then you're going to cross your fingers behind your back and open the shoulders. Press your chest out, pull the shoulders back. Breathe in 5 times. And keep pulling the shoulders apart. Then we're going to breathe in, and then we're going to turn, fold all the way down, and exhale. Big breath in, and exhale. And stand up. As you go forward, allow your wrist and your hands to pull you forward. We're going to go for 3 more. So big breath in. And then give me 3 big arm circles forward, and then reverse it as well. Feel free to bounce into it, to partially squat into it with the legs as well. I'll show it from the side. Let's start forward. And then reverse. Good. Few head circles if it feels right. 3 each way. And give it a gentle pull. Good. Then we're moving on to inchworm walkouts, but you're gonna finish off every inchworm with 10 alternating shoulder taps. I'm gonna try to stay within the camera. All right, so all the way down the straight legs. Work your way out, plank position, and tap. And walk yourself back with straight legs. You're gonna go for 4 more of these. I want you to pay attention to your hips facing forward the whole time. There's no wiggling to the side. Everything is stiff, firm in the middle. Only the arms are working ideally. So you gotta squeeze everything here. All right, so 4 more of those. If you want to work extra hard today, go slow. I feel like in these ones, the slower you go, the more you work. It's a lot of time under tension here. Get a nice good burn and activation from it. Right, move the shoulders a little bit side to side. 5 shoulder circles forward, 5 back. Good, shake it off. All right, next, we're gonna get down onto all 4s and we're gonna go for bird dogs, 6 of them, 3 each side, alternating. I'm sure most of you know what it is, but if you don't, well, you're in for a treat. So, you're gonna start on all 4s, then you're gonna extend opposite arm and the opposite leg at the same time, making sure that you're balancing in the middle, holding everything nice and tight, hips facing forward the whole time. So, starting here on all 4s, then you lift up the right palm and the left knee and extend both. Hold for 2 seconds, bring it back in the middle and switch sides. Okay, next up, we're gonna level this up. And you're gonna start with your knees off the ground. And you're just gonna raise or lift up your opposite palm and your opposite foot, but you don't extend. So starting position, and try to lift off one palm, one toe at a time. Again, your knees are off the ground here, both of them. So from the side, knees off the ground, neck is neutral, back is neutral, and lift, back down, lift, back down. Keep going like this for 6 in total. And rest. All right, we're gonna do this once again, because now you're more familiar with it. You know how it's gonna feel. So again, 6. You're gonna go for diamond push-ups. If you have them strict, go ahead and perform 3 sets of 5 diamond push-ups. If you don't have them, you're gonna go for 3 sets of 5 diamond push-ups on our knees. For a diamond push-up, you wanna shape a triangle with your hands, have them right under your chest, and lower yourself all the way to your hand, press back up. Little rest between the sets. And relax, do some wrist circles. You might be feeling it already. Mine definitely are. All right, then next, we're going to start activating your, well, we already started activating your core, but we're just gonna keep going with that for a little bit. Next, I'd like you to go ahead and do some alternating tuck-ups. So wait a minute. Kind of like when we do alternating V-ups. Only one leg, one arm comes at a time, but I'd like you to touch the heel that is coming up. So we're gonna go for 10 of these. Oh, I can't even see the screen anymore. And you're gonna snap up, touch the heel, bring it back down. So 10 each side, 20 in total. Alright, when you do this, think about, because we're gonna have one more set, think about bringing both your knees and your heels closer to your chest. Not just one of those, but both of them. Right? Connect your mind to it. Alright, let's go for another set of 20. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but on all fours. Little rest first, more for me than for you, I guess, because I'm just huffing and puffing here. So, starting on all four, knees off the ground, then you're gonna tap the right palm to the left hand. Go for 20 and alternating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. little rest, and we go again. Again, try to keep the hips facing forward. Let's go. Take it off. Good. I believe you're nice and warm. So next, I'd like you to rest a little bit, rest a little bit, sip on some water. I'm gonna walk you through the movements. I'm gonna do a few of each, and then we're gonna do a primer round, and then we're gonna go for it. So the first movement is going to be biceps curl to presses. So you're going to take your weight, a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Find a good grip on it. I prefer to hold it this way. You might prefer to hold it this way. Pretty much entirely up to you, as long as you can keep a good form. So you can stand in a hip width stance. Feet are planted on the ground, so the back is not arched, also not thrusted forward. It's neutral, tailbone tucked in, ribcage down. So big breath in, and you're gonna curl up, only working from elbow under. So technically this part is working, but you're only moving from elbow down. Curl it up, then press up and bring it back down, curl it back down. Try to avoid using your hips and your knees for the movement. These are not cleans, these are not swings, none of them. We're working from elbow down and then from shoulder up. So depending on the weight you have, we're going to go for 10 to 20 repetitions here. I have an 8 and a 12 kilo kettlebell here. I'm going to try to go with the 12 kilo for 10 repetitions each round. If you have something lighter than that, I recommend you go up in repetitions. If you happen to have two lighter weights, which, well, I actually have two kettlebells. Let's hope I don't embarrass myself too much with these. But if you have two lighter ones, you can definitely go for double curls, double presses, and then find the rep scheme that fits you. What we're looking for here is that you perform repetition to the extent where the last two you really don't want to, and you have to kind of like squeeze them out, but form is still great. Okay, so I don't want to see the swings and the hip thrust and all. We're gonna try to work isolated muscles here. Okay, so this is gonna be the first one, and everything I just said about the repetitions is true for all the weighted movements. Next one is going to be shoulder to knee taps. This is without weights. This is a fun one. I do have a scaled option for you, which I might opt for in round 3. I think I have no idea what I decided to do here. But you're gonna come down on all fours, lift up the knees, and then you're gonna go for 2 shoulder taps, and then tap the knees. So, as Levy so wisely stated the other day, your discomfort is not in our interest, however your safety is. Very much resonated with me. So if you feel like you're gonna face plant at any point, you can scale this movement to what we just did in the warm-up In that case, you're gonna go for shoulder taps and then heel taps. Okay, that's gonna be your combination. We do 10 of this in every round. Unless it's too easy, then you're gonna increase your reps. Then, movement number 3 is going to be a tricep extension to a chest press. Now, if you have a bench, a couch, a chair, anything you can safely lean against with your upper back, that's what you should be doing. If not, you can still perform this on the floor. I'm gonna use a wall ball here for some elevation. And what you're looking to do, I'm gonna show this closer to the camera, is you're gonna go for a tricep pull down essentially, because you're laying down. So you're gonna pull the triceps forward, pause right here, then you're gonna go for a chest press. Full range of motion, guys. From chest, press it all the way out. So, and then elevated upper back, it's gonna look like this. Also, this does not need to be, shouldn't be fast. Time under tension is key here. Then we have in and out V-ups as the last movement of each round. And for that, you're gonna support yourself with your hands behind your back, and you're gonna tuck in, extend, snap up. Extend or lower down. Tuck in, extend, snap up, or. So 1 rep is a tuck and a V up. Okay, we have 10 of these as well. So I'd like you to pause the video, figure out how you're gonna adjust the movements to your equipment at home, figure out your reps. Get some water. This is not going to be for time, but ideally there is no prescribed rest for it. So you move your way or work your way through it for 5 rounds. I get started now. Either join me, pause, take your time to figure it out, and then join back right after. All right, have fun with this. lost count. Come on. There's 2 more just in case. Should be fine. So, disclaimer guys here. What I forgot to mention, if you do this, so you elevate your upper body, but you're not laying on a bench or something, this also means that you're going to engage a lot of your glutes and hammies here, especially if you try to hold a good form, which I hope you do. So with a tucked in tailbone and a pressed up hip. If that feels like too much, because now you're technically working your entire body, then move on to the floor and do the the tricep extensions all the way, like laying down on the floor. So you're gonna go just like this, okay? Alright, 1 round done. I feel my arms way more than I expected from the first round, so this shall be fun. Alright, round 2. expected a lot of things, but not my forearms to burn so much. All right, 2 more rounds. I'm gonna open the window. Round 4. I hope you're also suffering a little bit at least, otherwise this is gonna turn out pretty pathetic from my side. I don't mean suffering, I don't want to cause you suffering, but feeling physically challenged is probably a better expression. ever realized that when we do metcons and it's like a regular WOD, obviously your heart rate is super high, but you almost like have no time to notice it just after your workout. And now I'm like, this is not even high intensity. Gets me so out of breath. Am I just getting less fit by the day? Thanks for joining me, by the way. Just listening to me complaining here. I'm here to spread positivity, okay? Let's do this. Last round, you got it. Okay. guys. Thanks so much for joining me for this little circuit. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're feeling it. Well, in one way or another. For now, it's definitely only my forearms that are burning. But hey, as long as it burns something, you know it's working. Alright, do let me know which movement was your favorite or your least favorite. I definitely suffer the most on the tricep and chest presses, but I think it's mainly because of the glute bridge hold at the same time. Or maybe not. I don't know, maybe I'm just trying to find excuses. But yeah, do let me know. I'd love to hear it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.